Hello and welcome to www.luxurytolast.com. Today we're talking collecting watches, and we're talking what are the characteristics of a dress watch. And this is a great question because dress watches, I believe every watch collector should have at least one dress watch in their collection. And the sad thing is in society is that society has become a lot more casual, and dress watches have slowly gone out of fashion. And it's like the double-breasted suit. It's never going to go out of style. It's never going to go out of fashion. It'll always have a market. And that's the same with dress watches. And the characteristics of a good dress watch. Well, ideally, a dress watch should be made of a precious metal, i.e. 18 karat gold or platinum. The next thing a dress watch should possess is it should have a simple dial, an uncluttered dial. So a good dress watch would have minutes, hours and seconds at most. Some dress watches are only minutes and hours. But minutes, hours, seconds is acceptable. The only complication which is acceptable on a dress watch is a date feature. And if we must push it, a day and a date feature is also acceptable. And we have some crossover pieces. We've got some pieces which are sports and also can be classified as dress watch. Now, the best example of that is the Rolex Datejust, because it's a waterproof case, it's a waterproof watch, and it's definitely a dress watch. The Rolex Day-Date, that's the 18 karat gold watch, is also a dress watch, but it's a little bit on the nose in today's society because it's sort of very passé. A good dress watch itself should ideally be on a leather strap. The most classic dress watch is a Patek Philippe Calatrava. That's the height of dress watches. And dress watches themselves, it's amazing what's happened is that many sports watches have become dress watches. Now let me explain that thought a bit more. I was reading an interesting article by the Watch Snob, that's from AskMen.com, and he was saying that the ultimate dress watch is the Jaeger-LeCoultre Reverso. And if you look back on the history of the Jaeger-LeCoultre Reverso, it originally came out as a watch for polo players, British polo players who were in India, and they wanted a watch which was robust enough to wear when they were playing polo. And the Jaeger-LeCoultre Reverso, that's the lineage of that particular model. So that's certainly how that piece there started off as a sports watch. And through time, that watch has now become, the Watch Snob has said, it's the ultimate dress watch. And who am I to disagree with the Watch Snob? And the Reverso is certainly a beautiful piece. I have one myself. And that's a classic example. Also the Rolex Oyster itself, the Rolex Oysters, they originally came out as sort of a general type wear type watch. And you'd certainly say a Datejust now is now a dress watch. Whereas a sports watch, they need to have special functions like Submariner has a timer and also the ability to go down very, very deep. And there's other pieces like chronographs, which are sports watches themselves there. So dress watches themselves, I think every collector needs one dress watch. Preferably with a dress watch, it's best to have a dress watch by a Holy Trinity member. So that's either Patek Philippe, Audemars Piguet, or Vacheron Constantin. That's the ultimate in dress watches. However, I've seen many beautiful. Omega has the Constellation Pipe, and some other great makers. Cartier has a great line of dress watches. They've had the Tank, Cartier Tank in 18 carats, an absolute cracker of a watch. And nowadays, steel is becoming more and more acceptable. Ideally, a dress watch should be gold, I must say, or platinum. I mean, steel is a great metal for a sports watch, but do we have to have everything made of steel? And it's just nice to have that little bit of gold in your collection. Thanks very much for watching this video, and don't forget to come to my website www.luxurytolast.com. Thank you.